Oh no, she didn't. Who's in that van pulling up Margaret's driveway? And in the middle of the day when her husband's at work? Oh wait, he's carrying a toolbox and a can of paint. Wait a second, where is Jim going with that pie? Up in the Fisher family with that box of cookies. Someone must be having a party without me. You know, sometimes you want to know what's going on around you, but using your binoculars and making assumptions is probably not the right way to go about it. So instead, why not join the local social website, Nextdoor, and get plugged in on everything that's happening around you. So in this episode, let's talk about what is Nextdoor and should you be on it? Nextdoor is an app or a social network, much like Facebook, but it's limited to only people in your area. It lets you catch up on the latest information or events and connect you directly with your neighbors. And how does it know that you're neighbors? Well, there are two ways that you can sign up. First, you can enter your address when you create an account, and then Nextdoor will verify the information by sending you a letter in the mail. Or, if you already know some folks, you can be invited by someone that's already part of the group to join. It's a great tool to help you get to know the people in your neighborhood, and not just those you might share a driveway with. Remember that cookout that you weren't invited to? Well, had you been part of the Nextdoor community, you could have seen all the details, and had plenty of time to make your favorite potato salad to share with your neighbors. And that secret visitor showing up at Margaret's? Well, you would have known that was Pete of Pete's Professional Painting Services. Margaret had posted a question in Nextdoor looking for recommendations of reliable and affordable painters. Pete got rave reviews from your other neighbors. Along with knowing what's going on in the neighborhood, receiving recommendations, and just feeling part of the community, Nextdoor can help you to be aware of crime in your area, or even alert neighbors to lost pets. It's really as beneficial as you make it. But as with any form of social media, there are some drawbacks. The most common are posts and comments that are misinterpreted as angry or offensive. Without that face-to-face context or tone of a true conversation, the reader creates their own and may totally misinterpret things. So be aware that anything posted may be open to comments and feedback of others, and they may hold a totally different point of view. Another drawback is that the site is frequently used to overshare and complain about anything and everything. Spotted a car that's driving too fast? Maybe too slow? Unfamiliar dog poop just appearing in your yard? Extreme approval or disapproval of fireworks? It's all there in its passive-aggressive glory. My personal rule on posting is that it should fit into 3 criteria. 1, does my post have information that would benefit my neighbors or that my neighbors would know the answer to? 2, does my post concern the whole neighborhood? And number 3, does my post provide any information that could be used by a criminal against me? Privacy and safety should always be practiced on Nextdoor, and any other social media platform for that matter. Keep your address and any other personal information such as phone numbers or planned trips totally private. Know that as much as you want to believe that everyone is an honest and trustworthy person, that's just not always the case. While Nextdoor does work to limit these groups to true neighbors, you never know who could be listening in. Instead, it's best to tell your close, trusted neighbor, so that way they can keep an eye out for any unwanted visitors while you're away. All in all, Nextdoor is a great way to stay in the loop with the goings-on in your neighborhood. But as for these binoculars, I think that bird watching is a much safer activity. Like the information in this video and need more? Don't forget to subscribe to the Late Genius channel, like us on Facebook, or visit www.lategenius.com to get the latest content.